We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And at the start of the new year, a look here at the Rookie of the Year race. Some great young players making their entree into the NBA. And you look at Connect. While not in the top 5 currently, he's definitely on the radar screen, and he's been playing some very solid basketball.
And I just love the way the competition between these rookies has taken shape this year. Everybody wants to take home that Rookie of the Year award.
Yeah, it's been especially intriguing race for that honor this season, and is only going to get more as we head down the stretch.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic out there with Connect. And it's Len in at the 5 down low. And for Houston, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Green is out there with Shepherd. And it's Eason in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Vanderbilt. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Another night in the NBA, Richard. Always special to be on the floor, isn't it?
Oh, it is a special moment as a broadcaster or a player, Kevin. You never take for granted the chance to be a part of this game. It's the best athletes in the world playing the best game in the world.
Now here's Green. Here's the 3. Connects from three-point range.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
James in the post. He's covered by Eason. James misses. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Now, here's Doncic. His last outing with 20 points. Vanderbilt the pass to Doncic. To the middle. Len's shot is off.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Shepherd. Back to Green. Screen by Şengün. Green passes to Şengün. Len with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Here's Green. The Rockets with another miss.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Second chance shot. Great D that time from Green. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shot by Eason, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Vanderbilt. Smith against Doncic. To the inside. Connect. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
For Houston, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Smith outside. Another miss by Houston. Lakers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
One drops. He ties it up.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
To the paint, just 2 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. 5th best, the Rockets.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, LeBron against Smith. Good work defensively by Smith.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one. How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Pass to James. Len with a screen on Eason. And it's Connect in the corner. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's the floater. A rebound by the Lakers. Now Doncic, 5 points in the game. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Shepherd with the ball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To stop the run. And good that time. The Lakers in the lead. Now, here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Len, a screen. Doncic passes to Len. Great defense that time from Şengün. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to Atlanta. Green left side. Traps in the tray. Green's got 7 points in the game.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Here's Los Angeles now, and with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Thank you, David. To the left wing. Here's Connect. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
That one good for 2.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
And here is Doncic. 10 points for him. And Len has it in the corner. Here's LeBron over Eason. And James gets it to go.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
LeBron against Eason. Şengün passes to Green. Here's Shepherd. There's the 3. Len grabs the board.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Doncic outside. Pass to Len. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Houston making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Vincent's checked in for Luka Doncic. And that one misses. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Connect. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now Vincent. Here's Connect. He's covered by Thompson. On the clock. From about 19 feet.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Let's see some of the numbers here for LeBron James.
And looking at his splits, you can see he's taken more of a backseat in their offense in these last 10 games. His usage rate is down, but that's natural. At some point during the season, every player goes through a period of fatigue.
Len with a screen on Eason. Right wing. Here's Connect. He's covered by Thompson. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Len with the block.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
James with it. Now defended by Şengün. The 15-footer and another basket for the Lakers.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
Shepherd with the ball. Defended by Vincent. From 8, and Thompson gets it to go. Vincent with it. Pass to James. Now Connect. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Down low, Len plays it up and banks it in. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Vincent, the pass to James. Pass to connect. Over in the corner, Vincent. Misses the 3. And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
So for the Rockets, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Brooks comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Green in for Tari Eason. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Alex Len. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura is checked in for James. And Doncic is subbed in for Connect. Now here's Adams. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Green gets it to go.
Just a beautiful jump shot. Green is the prototype NBA 2-guard.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Jalen Green. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there. Hayes, no good. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Inside, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Vincent. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Doncic outside. And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 13 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The screen from Thompson.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
No good on that one.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite, Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA, selected second overall in 2021.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Shepherd. He doesn't get the second one.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Doncic passes to Vincent. And it's Hachimura in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Brooks. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Another miss by Houston.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. They get it again. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Luka Doncic for L.A. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Here's Doncic. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Brooks is out there with Thompson. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now, here's Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Hachimura finds Vincent. It's rebounded by Houston. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. And not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Now, here's Green. A 24-point outing in their last game against Boston. From downtown, it doesn't go for him.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Doncic looking it over. Now Vincent. And here is Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
And so Green will bring it up for Houston. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Van Vliet. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
Here's Vincent, led by Green. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Adams. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. From deep, Green. Lakers with the rebound. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Set him up properly. Van Vliet will knock that down.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Doncic dishes to Hayes. Thompson against Hachimura. Good D by Thompson. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Green left side. Van Vliet outside. Tries the spin move. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green passes to Van Vliet. Adams with the screen on Doncic. Here's Van Vliet. Out to Brooks for three. Here's Adams, and finally they hit one. Adams has got his first points of the night.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Van Vliet against Doncic. And it's Hayes in the corner. Pass to Vincent. Hachimura against Thompson.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
To stop the drought, and the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Green with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Misses from close range.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
To the paint, here's Finney-Smith. That ties the game. Finney-Smith's got his first 2 points.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Rockets shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Doncic. He's got 15. Down low, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
And for that game against San Antonio, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Here's Shepard. Here's Smith. Rejected by Len. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to James. And it's Connect in the corner. It's stolen by Smith. Şengün kicks to Smith. Green taking his time here. Smith inside. Len on him. And it's Smith missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron outside. Len sets a screen for LeBron. Back to Doncic. To the middle. It's taken away by Smith. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Lobbed up there for Green. Can't finish off the lob.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now, here is Smith. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix. And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Free throw drop for Smith.
Well, Jabari Smith has the physical tools and skill set. That's a tough combination to be a solid two-way player in this league.
Smith hits them both. The Lakers trail. Doncic outside. On the wing, James. Pass to Connect. Clock at 6. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. In the corner, Smith with it. Another miss by Houston.
and he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
James, the pass to Vanderbilt. Şengün against Doncic. Pass to Len. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jabari Smith picks one up. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Lakers also with a sub. Vincent's checked in. Both free throws good from Len. Houston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. 5th on the list, Şengün.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Eason. Shepherd with the ball. Now Smith. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside, James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101. I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And let's check out stats for James. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Eason. Now here's Thompson. James covering. From 11 feet away. Shepherd, that's good. Shepherd's got 5. LA's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Now Vincent. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Vanderbilt's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 5. Pass to Smith. Over Vanderbilt. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Connect with it. Picked up by Thompson. Len out to the wing. LeBron outside. And here's Len. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Shepherd. And finished off by Shepherd.
Nice anticipation from Şengün to get the steal, which leads to the fast break.
Los Angeles leading by 3. James, the bounce pass. It's stolen by Shepherd. To the inside. Here's Şengün. Glenn with the block. LeBron James on the wing. 5 points in the game. Rocket shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Thompson finds Şengün. Right here. Eason against Len. Here's Şengün. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Şengün's got his second basket of the night. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Dillon Brooks.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here's Vincent. Pass to connect. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. Good D by Thompson.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Now here's James. He's got 5. And it's Connect in the corner. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just 1 on the basket from Shepherd.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
20 seconds left in the first half. Connect with it. 17 points for him last game against Atlanta. Pass to Vincent. In the corner, it's James. No good with the triple. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top, leading by a point. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, please don't fix it.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The Lakers in the lead. So the Lakers 5 right now. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Connect out there with Doncic. And it's Len in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's LeBron missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Shepard, the pass to Green. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Lakers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Connect. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Pass to Smith. Now here's Green. And here is Sengun. Guarded by Len. Sengun with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Connect with it. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Down low. And the dunk by Len.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Smith following the bucket by the Lakers. They kick it out to Green. Houston moving it around. Smith on the wing for the tie. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And here is Doncic. He's got 15. And it's Connect in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Let's take a second now to view the top pickpockets in the NBA. 4th, LeBron James.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Smith. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Connect. 9 points in the game so far. The kick out to LeBron. Baseline J on the way. Sengun with the rebound. Sengun's got 8 rebounds in this game. Smith the pass to Shepard. Smith dishes to Green. Sengun with a screen on Vanderbilt. Shots good by Green.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And how about the numbers here for Jalen Green? putting up about 22 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. And that one falls for Vanderbilt. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Shepard, the pass to Şengün. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists. And he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Here's Eason. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to James. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. That's on Jalen Green. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw good, LeBron.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now, Shepard. 9 points in the game so far. Eason against LeBron. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Eason. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Doncic with it. He's got 15. Here's Connect. Vanderbilt kicks to left. Pass to Doncic. Over Shepard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Rockets trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Applying constant pressure on the D. Şengün is a load to handle.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
And he can't get the first one. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Now, here's Doncic. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Easton passes to Shepard. Doncic against Green. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 14 points for the game.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Los Angeles leading by 4. And here is Doncic. He's got 15. In the corner, it's James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Smith. Rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Shepherd. He's got 9. Doncic with the steal. James finds Doncic. Len sets a screen for Doncic. Pass to Len. And the dunk by Len.
The orchestrator. Doncic knows where everyone is at all times and completely dictates the pace.
Rockets trail by 9. To the paint. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Shepherd. Shepherd's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Connect with it. Now Smith defending. It's blocked. Lobbed up there for Green and stolen by James. Connect with it. 9 points in the game so far.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Hayes comes in for Len. And Rui Hachimura's subbed in for Vanderbilt. Rockets trail. Here's Shepherd. He's got 9. He can't get that one. Nice D from Doncic. James looking around. Pass to connect from outside the arc. The rebound by Shepherd.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Shot on the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Shepherd's got 11.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Here's Connect. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Inside, it's taken away by Smith. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And finished off by Shepherd.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Houston. Here's Connect, guarded by Green. Hachimura the pass to Hayes. 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic, and Thompson sends it back. That's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Houston making some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vincent's checked in for Luka Doncic. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Shepherd. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Vincent, covered by VanVleet. Los Angeles with another miss. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Shepherd, the pass to VanVleet. Here's Şengün. Puts the move on. Kicks it out to VanVleet. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good. That would have tied it. Lakers leading by 3. Now here's LeBron. He's got 11. Driving to the basket. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. Here's Thompson. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Dillon Brooks, he's checked in for Shepherd. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Thompson against LeBron. Out to Brooks. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Los Angeles has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. James, the pass to Finney-Smith. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by Şengün. Open shot, Thompson, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Here's LeBron. He's got 13. Pass to Hachimura. Back to LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him. And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Now, here's Şengün. He's got 7. Adams dishes to Thompson for the lead, and he sinks the layup. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Pass to Hachimura. LeBron with it. Just 4 to shoot. Hachimura finds Vincent. And the Lakers with another miss. Poke loose. Houston in the lead. Van Vliet looking around. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Rockets 4th.
And contrary to what we see from other teams, this squad has no interest in playing strictly as individuals. Their assist numbers show what a cohesive bunch they are.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And they double up James. And Hayes kicks to Hachimura. It's deflected.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
Here's Van Vliet. Kick out to Adams. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's Vincent. The Rockets making the shot. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Hayes the pass to James. Nice move. Nice D from Brooks.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Şengün. A putback, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not. And make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Rockets lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Adams is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. To the middle. Here's Adams. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Vincent. Now Finney-Smith wants to get it to Doncic, and does. Over Brooks. Doncic, no good.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Hachimura hits them both.
A reliable role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring-wise, is what makes him so valuable.
Van Vliet kicks to Adams. Brooks outside. Green passes to Adams. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
The Lakers trail. Doncic outside. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Thompson.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
And it's tied up with that one.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Outside, Green. Van Vliet outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Luka Doncic. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Van Vliet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that Van Vliet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large role.
Now, here's Green. And here is Van Vliet. Fires from deep. Out to Brooks. The three ball. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Rockets lead by 5.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now, here's Doncic. Luka throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Outside, Green. Over Vincent. And it's Green missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
More of an inside-the-arc guy. Hachimura can be dangerous from range.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Shepard's checked in for Houston. And the Lakers also making a switch. Connects checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. On the wing, Doncic. Brooks covering. Brooks against Doncic. He takes it in. Doncic. And Doncic takes it right down the lane.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside, Green. Pass to Adams. From the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. Now, Doncic. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Rockets trail by 3. Shepard with the ball. Inside. Hayes with the steal. Doncic against Brooks. Pass to connect. Back to Doncic. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in. And that one falls for Hachimura. Rockets trail by 6. Thompson passes to Green. The Rockets with another miss. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-7 run. Doncic with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's Connect. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Smith comes in for Green. Lenz checked in for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Şengün inside. He's covered by Hachimura. Shepherd, that's good.
And you can see the floor awareness by Şengün. Just an outstanding passer for a guy his size.
And here is Los Angeles now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Doncic left side. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Shepherd. Şengün with a screen on Doncic. Here's Shepherd. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So Doncic will go to the free throw line. That one on Thompson. Tari Eason's checked in for Amen Thompson. The Lakers also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 8-point game. Smith surveying the D. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shepherd from 13 feet. It goes down. Shepherd's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Green. Finished off the break. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
The Lakers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. The 3 hits it from 3-point range.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Rockets are gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Now here's Green. Pass to Smith. Fade away. And the shot falls short this time. Los Angeles leading by 7. James in the post. Easton on him. LeBron can't get it to go. And Green no good on that one.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
Houston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Green. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Eason.
And that's just good effort that time by LeBron James on the defensive end.
In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Eason. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And the first one drops. And so Eason nails both of them. Here's Doncic. Pass to connect. Back to Doncic. Len sets a screen for Doncic to the paint. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Connect. Clock at 4. That one falls. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Here's Green. Pass to Şengün. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
LeBron dishes to Doncic. Back to LeBron. The Lakers moving the ball around. Pass to Doncic. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Green drives in.
The shifty nature of Green just makes things so tough on the defense.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Green. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And again, the Lakers no good. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Green. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Green's got 20 points.
How about Jalen Green stepping up, showing poise in a big spot?
Here's Doncic. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Hands it from downtown. And the Lakers lead by 5. Rockets have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Green in the post.
This is how relentless Green is. He is not bashful at attacking the defense inside and drawing the foul.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, it's been so hard to watch at times. I mean, he's missed so many of his foul shots tonight. Good to see him finally come through there.
And so he makes both from the line.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Now, here's Doncic. 1:51 left in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. James has a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Green. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Pass to LeBron. Doncic with it. Now Green defending. Doncic attacks. Connect with it. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
And here is Los Angeles now. 3-point lead. Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. Out left to the wing. Hachimura finds James. And the three off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Smith wide open. He fires. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And a wide open look for Hachimura. Connects from downtown.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Pass to Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You can tell Green is fearless on the floor, going right into the defender with his shot.
Both free throws good from Green.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Now, here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Oh, off target.
Yeah, easy call.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Luka Doncic.